Welcome to the first haul clip for the month of June. Kind of starting late this month because all of May ended up getting kind of pushed back more than it should have been. But Target, when I'm filming this, has a sale on pretty much all media, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever, and albums, which includes K-pop albums. Buy one, get half off. So I decided to make use of that, especially since I'm having trouble finding Chaerong's Target card. So I figured I'll buy 2 more albums and hope I pull her. If not, I may have to change what my OT5 set is for gold. I'm hoping I don't have to do that, but it is a possibility. I also decided to go ahead and pick up 3 copies of 17's Happy Birthday. I'm very casually into 17, but I do collect at least 3 cards, pure release for 17, pure, yes, pure Busok So member. So I already opened them because I do, with my face blindness and the amount of members 17 has, even though I know I have gotten better at recognizing and remembering names and faces and all that, it's still shaky. Especially since, like I said, I'm casual for the main group. But I do have some pulls. So let's go over the cards that I'm keeping. So for the new Escape version is the album card version that I will be collecting for all 3 members. I've only pulled a Hoshi for that. For the Target cards, I've had much better luck where I pulled both Sungwon and DK. So very happy about that. And Sungwon has decided to continue being nice to me and I pulled his US exclusive. So this is actually not too bad. I mean, at least I have 1 card per member. I'm almost done with the Target exclusives already, which are going to be the more pricey ones because the US exclusives are in any of the albums sold in US stores. So if you get like a Barnes & Noble or a Walmart copy, you're going to get one of these. So they're going to be more. So I'm not as worried about not pulling much of that. I'm definitely not worried about not pulling more than 1 member for the album version because seriously, they're being pretty generous with how many cards are in this album, where you get like 5 album cards. So I don't think it's going to be hard for me to find a Sungwon and a DK. It's just not going to be an issue. But to just look at the other cards I pulled, this one I'm going to have to try to trade for the Hoshi that I'm missing. And these are the other 2 US exclusives that I pulled. That said, so, oh, I was wrong. It's not 5, it's 4 cards. Still pretty generous for Hybe, for Hybe group. But yes, I pulled the exact same set of cards for the, oh, I just was looking at it. The new Escape version. Yes, since I got 2 copies, the only difference in the random inclusions were the Target and US exclusive cards. Everything else was a dupe. So that is that and then I randomly picked up a new myself because they didn't have a 3rd one, which might have been good because I would have been very disappointed to pull yet another dupe album. But yes, so these are my pulls from that. And it is gonna be sad not keeping the Hoshi or the DK, but I'm gonna get those styles. In fact, this DK is not too far off from that, so that's basically why, because the Target version pretty much is this version, and the US version is the other version I didn't get, basically, which is why I'm getting the new Escape for the album cards that I'm collecting for this release. And honestly, I for the album cards, not worried a single bit. I have so many to trade, and again, they gave us a good amount, I feel. But I don't usually buy a whole bunch of 17 stuff, so I may be off. But I feel like they did pretty good overall. So let's see where my luck takes me with Itzy here. I think I'll open them both. Make it a little easier to go one right after the other. Oh, and I'll also be keeping the postcards that I pull as long as they're not dupes of each other. Because now I have like some postcards from their debut release for the members, and it's like, well, it kind of looks empty without some group. Oh my gosh. I do not like the cardboard that they use for this, because it's like, I can see that it's trying to tear instead of come out. Okay. Yay. But yeah, I was very glad I went in when I did. Okay, so that's the postcard, because these albums were no longer on the shelf. Oh, we got Yeji, who I do not collect, unfortunately. Let's see, those are the ID card thingies. But yes, like I mentioned, they are no longer like on the shelf. Because there's a lot of, new releases coming out, so they're moving all their older albums off. In fact, the Target I went to, one of the major reasons I went to it, because it's one of the few, I think there's like one other Targets in the area that says it even has them. But yeah, I went in, they didn't have it on the shelf. I found someone in the area and kind of asked him about it, and when he looked it up, he's like, yeah, we have it in the back. And when I explained to him it was kind of an older release, he's like, oh yeah, we probably it was on its way to like be pulled out. Why did I not think about doing that earlier? What the hell? I'm sorry. Pass me. Not the brightest. But yes, like I said, I just told him that, grab whatever. I just need 2 copies. So that is what I have. And I think for the group postcard, yeah, that is a dupe. Okay. And oh, pulled a Leah. Cute, but unfortunately not keeping. Hey. Okay. Let's see what my luck is for pulls. I know, are these the units? They are. So let's get the units out of the way. I guess I should get the double-sided out of the way. Oh, I got Rujin. Maybe not Che, but I didn't have her before, so I definitely needed her. Gotta hope. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad I went in, because for some reason I can't find her for any price. This card does not exist currently on the secondhand market, at least not on Mercari US. So that means I just have to get to Leah, because I pulled Yeji and Yunif with the other two that I got, and these are my second two. Oh my gosh, yay! My luck pulled through, and they're my top two as well, so very, very happy to have them. So let's just see who I have. Oh, Yeji. I'm almost always pulling some Yeji. Wait. Do I have an extra card, or am I missing a card? There's Leah. And Leah. I should have another card somewhere, shouldn't I? Or is it only giving me so much luck? Okay, definitely not in this one. No, that's definitely a single. It's not stuck. That'll be a bit of a bummer, but on the other hand, I pulled what I needed to pull. Yes! Never mind. The Rujin was hiding. Oh, even if I'm not collecting Itzy, it's still fun to pull for them. If I get caught up and more on it with what I'm current collecting, I would like to pick up Itzy again. I really would. Though I probably would not do full collecting, because all their limited and like special editions, that's a bit too much. But like regular albums, I could probably do that at least. But yeah, I am so happy I have these, and I have a good start for the Bluesky members. So yes, this is a really good start to the month. And let's go ahead and move on to the next clip and see how it progresses. All right, so I went ahead and reordered some albums after I got my money back for the two that UPS lost. Thankfully this time, they not only managed to not lose it, but they actually delivered these pretty quickly. So pretty happy with that. And with this, I will have all the regular albums for Golden Hour Part 1. And I'll feel ready to go ahead and just start collecting. And honestly, I think this year I'm mainly just gonna focus on, you know, collecting albums and Golden Hour Part 1 photo cards. And from that, maybe move back. I might do spin-off, just because spin-off doesn't have a lot. I don't know. Either way. I finally have this, so let's go ahead and see what I pull. So, okay. And just pretty sure there's nothing in here. Yeah. Disco's trying to run away. I think all I really need is Jungho's spy card, because for the bite I'm only collecting Mingi. So if I happen to pull both Jungho and you know, for the bite card for this, then yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and collect top 3. But wait, did I just put the envelope back in? Yes, I did. I need what's in there. Let's see. Okay. Is this? Yeah, this is down. All right. Down. Down. Let's do the postcards real quick. So, oh, we have Song and Sunghwa. He likes to come. He and Hongjun are just like coming for me, and it's like, no, I can't. Definitely not. Okay. So, yes. And the hug version is still under here. And, well, I don't think it really matters too much, just as long as they're upright. Let us see what the pulls are. And got another Mingi, but that is fine. Oh, we got Ouyang. Cute. But I'm done. I already pulled my 3 for the hug, so. I've already pulled Juno. And yay! Jungho! Yay, I got them all through pulls. So let's see who the bite are. Oh, I've already pulled Hongjun for the bite. But I think that saves me then. Yes, because Yosong. Perfect. I'm not going to be tempted to try to do top 3 for the bite version then. Let's see who I get. Of course, Hongjun. And why? San. So it doesn't look like I'm pulling much that I need this time around. Thank you, my child. Okay. Still, you know what? I'll take it. 2 cards, or it's still 2 cards that I needed. So, yes. I swear I am so Hongjun blessed overall. And I'm not gonna complain about it too much. Because like I've mentioned before, if I was not collecting OT3 or not OT3, but top 3, but collecting top 4, this would be perfect because you would definitely be that 4th member. But instead, I just get to enjoy the fact that I've pulled him and hopefully find him a new home. All right, so that was that, and we'll be just on to that next clip. Okay, so for the next clip, I bought copies of Ateez Golden Hour Part 3. I decided not to do an unboxing, basically because I bought it before going to this week's trading event, and yeah, I wanted to trade. I had a feeling I was going to need a trade, so yes. I also picked up some stuff while at the K-pop store, and then of course my trades, and I've also gotten stuff in the mail, which is great because overall for like the new release, I think we can all feel like Ateez, we are all pretty apathetic towards it. It definitely, everything about it feels so rushed. And kind of an afterthought, especially with the packaging, because man, is it bad. I did get one of these because, you know, is in my top 3. So there is absolutely nothing to this. Thankfully, this is cheap. I don't understand why KQ is charging a full album price for these, since they come with so much less, and they're really sad. I did pull Yuno's Polaroid from, I believe this is the Thirst version. There's really nothing in this. I've pretty much taken them all out. I kept the Yuno in there because I'm actually keeping him. So let's see, for things I am keeping. It's going to be in this, because I did find, I didn't pull any of the members that I collect for the Chew cards. I did find a trade, so I have the Jungho for that. I do have some Instagram trades, which is why some of these are in top loaders, because I need to pack them. But I got 2 copies from Target. I got a copy from Barnes & Noble. This was my Barnes & Noble pull. Oh, the Sunghwa. But I have found trades for the cards, both for Mingies, because of course for any of the store exclusive, I'm only trading for Mingy. So I need to pack these up. Let's see. And then for the Target exclusive, you know, and Jungho. So looking for trades there. We'll see what I get. But next week, they're gonna have an Ateez event for Yeosang's birthday. So hopefully that brings more people out that have Ateez collections, and I'll see where that goes. I need to follow up because I think I should have a trade for this Ouyang Chu for Yuno's Chu, so that at least for the Chu cards I'm taken care of, and it'll be just these, because I do want my top 3 for the Thirst Polaroid. I also need to buy a third copy of that, which I'm hoping I'll be able to find at a Walmart, so that way I'll have the Walmart store exclusive as well. So yes, that is what's going on with Ateez new release so far. But yes, I was very happy to have the trading event. It made things a little less disappointing. Though I still have like 0 luck. Like, my bad luck for pulling for Golden Hour Part 3 seemed to extend to my other Ateez pull for the day, which I did get the platform. One of the other ones I don't have. They still have the green version, which I do need to get still. So I'll probably get that next week. So then I'll at least have Part 3 all collected for these. but the OT8 set that it comes with. So I at least have that. And my pulls, they're still in the sleeves that I have, and they're the trade and sale binder that I have, but none of the 3 that I collect, but at least it's all members. That should be pretty easy to find trades for, and if not, I'll sell them off and I'll buy what I need. All right, and continuing with purchases, this is actually a gift for someone else who collects &1. I mentioned that, you know, I'm collecting all their albums, and they have like a whole bunch of extras of this because they keep trying to pull their faves. So this gives me the larger inclusions for this version, the On and On edition. So I have that. I also bought this version of One Hearted, so I have both of them. I need to double check if this is the same between the two. I pulled Chiyun for this. I pulled Micaiah for the other, I guess the ticket thing, but one of the people there that collect &1, you know, they were looking for him, so I just gave it to them. Of course, Kyril, I have yet to pull any of his like individual cards. I did get him in the group card though, and like I said last time, I'm keeping all group cards. Instead, I pulled Jiho and Sungmo. I pull a lot of Sungmo. I just do. But yes, they're going in the trade and sale binder. All right, and then for things I got, I have my next batch of cards that I got for the person who was dropping their Felix collection. Next weekend I should be getting the final cards, but these are the 4 Felix I got this time. Very excited to have those. Also, someone there last month, they asked if I wanted to join this go for these, since there was someone was selling like a full set of all the members, and of course I wanted the Sungmin, and they went ahead and had that all set up, so they were there, and I have these now, and they are from the Unlock Go Live in Life. So I have Sungmin's full set for that. I'm very happy to have some more Sungmin. And I did pick up a couple, or 3 cards for Ateez. They were all actually I got these in a trade. But that's perfect. That helps with, helps with the collection. Definitely. It's ever so slowly working, at least on the Golden Hour albums. And someone had this Maki, which I needed. And again, when it comes to Maki, at this point, I'm only focusing on getting his cards if someone at the training event has them, because again, I live in an area where there's just a lot of Team fans. So it's a pretty good possibility. And also got some mail recently. This is a set. If I can open this little baggie. but I got Sans, whatever platform version Zikers did. I have his cards for it. And I do also have his full album set of cards coming. So I will be done with Spur very soon. So very happy with that. But yes. Yay. And then, yes, continue work with Twice. In fact, I'm making sure that every time I order something that isn't Twice, I order Twice card, like in between. At least for, that's what I'm doing for the Macari US, and thankfully there's still a lot of cheap Twice cards there. But I am getting everything, so now I have this Jungyun Feel Special that I needed. And I went ahead and got Mingy's Ring Pop card. Yay! So yes, overall, despite not great pulls from the albums that I purchased, pretty good, at least for the trade events. And of course, got some purchases I'm very happy with. All right, sorry for the random cuts. I had just finished up and I had forgotten that I had put this off to the side because I got this a few days ago. So it's like, okay, I'll just put this off to the side and, you know, bring it out for the next time I do my little haul video or my haul clip, but I forgot. But I also got this sauna, so here she is. Adding here, she will disappear as I finish up this clip. So again, I probably will be back for opening the Walmart edition if I find it before Saturday, and if not, then the next clip will be for the next trading event. So let us find out which one it is. All right, so I went out tonight. I wanted to get another copy of this version from Target, to get another Nervous version card. If I'm super lucky, it'll be Mingy. I'm not gonna hold my breath. But I just wanted to make trading a little easier, because of course I pulled Jung-ho, and as much as I love him, it'll be a little harder to find a trade. So I'm hoping whoever I pull from here won't be Jung-ho. It'll be awesome if it'll be Mingy, then I don't have to trade. But if not, any of the other members will at least help me out. Then I'll at least have two of these Nervous versions for people to hopefully need one of them. I also got something in the mail, so let's, actually no, let's go open this first. I also went to one of my Walmarts in the area. On the app, I swear it said it had this in stock at the store, it was not there. I think in the end, I am just going to have to order a Walmart copy online. Yeah. So I'll probably do that later. Okay. Just because I'm always curious. Oh, I got another oolong. This was purchased from a completely different store than the other one. Oh my gosh. More oolong. I swear I keep pulling him. I only pulled like one other 2 card that was not him. But that's fine. I found trades for all my 2 cards, so I will have my 3. And you're kidding. This is from a completely different Target store. All right, well, I guess one of them will be up for trade and sale, and yeah. That is so sad. Well, I feel better now about waiting on this then. This purchase I made, and it is the full set of Seon's Spur cards for the albums. So I am completely done for that release. So, yay. At least I had something for pick me up. Oh. So yeah, that is what I had. Tomorrow will be a trading event. It'll be Ateez themed, so hopefully I get the trades I need. Who knows, maybe in the end I just have to buy the Mingy for the nervous version. Because I don't want to buy another album. Now I'm worried that I will only pull Jungho. So yes, let us go ahead and move on to the next clip. All right, so I'm back from this weekend's trading event, and they happen to have the Golden Hour Part 3 platforms there. I could afford one, and I just went ahead and picked up the Jungho. I wish I could afford more because they sold out in like 3.5 hours from what they like initially got, so they need to restock. I have already opened, but just to give you an idea, pretty much opens up like that. So it's an envelope, and then you get the little stand. You get these 2 little sticker sheets, and everything else is like instructions. So for the pulls, like I said, I got the Jungho, so this is the QR card, and the guaranteed member card. So these are 1 of 2 each. There's 2 versions of the QR code, 2 versions of this, and then it's just all random, any member. So of course, of course I pulled a Hongjun, because he has to come home when I'm doing pulls. And then I got this Ouyang, and I actually pulled San, but since I mentioned it was a trading event and someone there did collect Zahn, so, and they pulled a Mingy, so they were willing to trade. So I at least have the Mingy for the Polaroid, which you get one for each of these. And it's 1 of 8. I have a feeling this is going to be the easiest thing to collect out of all of them. So that said, did a lot of trading and a little bit of buying. Didn't have too much money, or else this would be a much thicker stack. But I got this Mingy. And I was so happy. I found someone willing to trade, so I have this Walmart exclusive Mingy. And then just album cards. Most of it is going to be from Golden Hour Part 2. Of course, as I figured, Jungho is pretty easy to find. And actually, after getting all of this, I am 5 cards away from finishing Jungho up for Golden Hour Part 2. So yes, last Ateez card, just so you know, which I'm glad, because that's the only I got. Oh yes, he and Mingy I need to work on. And I got the last of the Felix card that I bought from one of the regulars who dropped her Stray Kids collection, and she mainly collected Felix and Jung-in. So I now have all of Felix's IMU cards, as well as his other Maxident case version. So very, very happy with that. It also means that Felix, of all members, is the one I have like the most back collected for at the moment. But yeah, getting all these older Felixes has helped me out so much. So very grateful that they're willing to like hold cards for me until I could afford it all. It is all now paid off, so no more of these, but that's okay, because I really do not need much more Felix, which is a very good thing. So I can start moving on and focusing on other members. So as you can see, lots of Ateez, but again, this was an Ateez event because it was for Yeosang's birthday, and again, for a short while, they did have Golden Hour Part 3 platforms for sale. They did not last at all. So I probably will at least have one more clip. So let us get to that one. All right, so getting close to the end of the month. I got a couple albums, a couple things in the mail for this clip, and I only plan on doing one more clip after this for the month, and yeah, and then I'll be done. But let me go ahead and get started on this. Well, yeah, I'll do the albums first. As you can see, I got one of the Walmart exclusives, as my local Walmart finally got albums in. They only had one version of, this is the Thirst version, I believe, in. So I went ahead and grabbed that. So let us see. And that's good because then it means I have pulled 3 of these, so hopefully I can find trades if this is, well, I need Minji and Jungho because I pulled the Yuno, and of course, of course Hongjun. So I have the Hongjun and Songhwa. So they shouldn't be too hard to find trades. I just got to find people who are trading these. All right, and for the Chew card, it doesn't matter. I have trades for all of them, so I've only pulled 2 members for the Chew cards, Uyang and Songhwa. Oh well, I guess it's good that I've already found trades, and he should not be that difficult to trade for. Okay. Let us see if I have to trade this or if I get to keep it. I have to trade, and of course it's Uyang. He's the other one that seems to be coming for me for this release, but that's okay. That is super cute. Super, super cute. And it hopefully will not be that difficult to find someone willing to trade the Mingi for it. All right, and I got a copy of Girls Will Be Girls because I do want to start at least collecting one version of all of Itzy's albums. So I figured I might as well go ahead and grab this. And also, I just want to collect random unit cards, and I believe this comes with a unit card, so I'll be happy to add that to the collection. All right, and I won't do like a full unboxing because I'm sure everybody's gone through all of that. Okay, assuming this is where everything is. No, it looks like there's some stuff maybe. Oh, there is. Oh, this is where all the cards are. This is, okay, it's a full unit poster. I do like the fact that this is like a hard book binding. Love that. All right, so that will go into my album collection. And not me kind of spoiling myself, but oh well. Okay, so we get a sticker sheet, a very large sticker sheet. So that might just have to go back into the book. Oh, cute. And I actually have the perfect kind of pocket page for that. Let me bring everything down a little. And okay. I hate using scissors on this. Okay, is this just a message? It looks like it is, and come on. Yuna, okay. So we got Yuna's little bookmark thingy here. So that can go back into there. So I'm not collecting Yuna. And is it just photo cards? Oh, it's Rujin, and it's like a laminated card. Interesting. Okay. Wonder who this is. Yay, of course. Cute. Oh, I loved the title track's MV for this. It was just amazing. Oh, Of course. How could I have an Itzy pulls without Yeji? And it looks like they're both from the same. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what the sets even are. I just saw like one unboxing and saw that there were units. So, oh, we got Leah. I'm assuming this is probably the Target card. So is this the unit? It is. Ah, it's Rujin and Yuna. That is cute, especially since that means I pulled everyone. That is fun. Okay, so I do have a couple of Kari purchases. Since of course I am continuing on trying to get as much twice as I can to try to just finish back collecting for them as soon as I can. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to go on a little bit of a break at the start of July so I can save up for their comeback. So yay, I got this Chaeyoung. Let's see. And some freebies, which looks like it's some stickers plus one of the group cards. Cute. And then last thing, not a photo card. Oh no, I might have been able to do that better, but I didn't. Whoops. But yes, I got one of Jungho's postcards for Golden Hour Part 1 because he has not been coming home for the larger inclusions for me whatsoever. Like, I have none of his postcards. So I wanted to just pick one up randomly so I have at least one for each of my top 3 that I'm collecting. And I saw this one on Mercari US and grabbed it. So yay. So I'll definitely be keeping this. And I'll probably keep that as well. And I'm not doing a 5-member collection for this comeback because I'm doing it only for selective ones, and I did gold because that was when Leah came back. So I have to figure out when I want to do my next Itzy 5-member, but again, I do want to start collecting all their albums. So I picked up this one. I now have the last US exclusive album purchase that I've made. I do not want to buy anymore. Everything I would love to trade for. If I can't trade, I guess buy. I have a feeling I can find someone who wants to trade Zooyoung for a Mingi. And again, for the 2 cards, I'm fine. Yes, and hopefully this week I start getting those trades from Instagram. And that'll probably be the bulk of the final clip. So let me stop yapping and let's get to that. All right, and I am back for the final clip for the haul video of June. And this is basically everything I got during the last trading event at the K-pop store. I did buy some albums, so we'll go through the pulls. In fact, let's do that first. So this time I picked up Ampersand 1's first mini album. I do not have all the pulls because I did already trade the solo cards. Of course, I didn't pull Kyrell in any of that. I never pull him, but got this photo card and this cute unit. Got another copy. Next G's Oh Really, and I was so happy because out of the 5 that I bought, I have like not pulled a dupe yet. Of course, I'd probably curse myself by saying that, but I have used now. And let's see. Oh, I think I put the Photocard back in here. Yes, I did. I pulled Tomiya's card. Ooh, I definitely did not have before, so overall, very good pulls for that. And I finally have an extra album for collaging for Oh Really. Then I picked up Golden Hour Part 1, one of Yuno's. And this, of course, is the card I pulled. And I now have one of these things. Which I'll keep because why not? Then when it comes to trades and purchases, I have this Yuno, this Mingy, this Mingy, as well as this one, and the people who are like deep into Ateez. They had their stuff. Oh, so my Neokyo haul I've been able to send in the request for packing. So I figure since that's going to be the Mingy version I'll be getting, I'll go ahead and just pick up Jono's, except for the Polaroid. I'm gonna wait and see what I pull from that, and if I don't get his Polaroid, then I'll buy it. Because honestly, the Polaroids for these platform versions are gonna be the easiest ones to get. Unfortunately, the two that ordered like a ton of platforms for fan calls, or to get the fan call, not the fan calls themselves, but you know, the trading cards and stuff. They ended up with so many dupes, so they are actually missing cards, which is kind of surprising, because you'd think, because I think together they have easily over 50, 60, maybe even 70 or something. It's a ridiculous amount, but again, they're still missing cards. So, all right, that all said, let's move on to some card purchase. But before I'll be starting with some trades that I was actually able to do. So I was able to trade the Songhua Squeak version for Mingy, and I am so happy, so cute. I have opened these to send the proof, and I've gone ahead and sleeved them. This is another one, and this time this is for Yuno, his Chew. So I'm missing the Mingy, and I am starting to feel like maybe I got scammed, because we agreed to a date. I sent out during that date. They didn't. I've contacted them. They kept on saying, oh, well, something happened and I'll send it out tomorrow. I still haven't seen proof of them sending it out. And I am very much reminded why I hate trading on Instagram. On the plus side, the Chew cards not that difficult, and I might be still able to get myself a Mingy without too much issue if that does end up completely falling flat, I'm still gonna need to contact them and see if I can get, you know, the card they traded. Because they definitely received the one I sent to them, so it'll be nice to, you know, get my side of the trade. All right, and then moving on to less frustrating, got some purchases from Macari US. Free her. There we go. Got this more and more Jungyeon. And got the last strategy card. Well, it was the last one I purchased. The others will be coming in the Nyukyo haul. So not the last to arrive, but I now have that Sana, so that completes that set. Yes. And then I got these two Yuno off of Macari US, and I think I actually bought duplicates from, I bought like a small set off of Macari Japan for Yuno, and I don't think I was paying attention, and I think it has these same cards, but I'm pretty sure that in that set there's definitely one that is not a dupe. It's a small set of 4, so whatever. If anything, that could just be cards I can like hang on to until I can find someone to either trade with or just or they can purchase it, whatever. I'm not too pressed. It was a cheap bundle, which is why I got it. So yes, this is the last that I've gone for this month. So next video will be storing everything. Gonna be a much shorter video compared to last month, but that's fine, because this coming month of July, that is probably going to be a very big storing video again. Between the Nyukyo haul I'm getting, potentially I will have a Bai haul as well coming in July. If not, it'll be really early August. I guess it'll just depend when everything for that order comes in to storage. And of course, the bigger thing is that Twice has their album release in July. Ateez has their repackage for Golden Hour Part 3. And TXT also has a release. So yes. Oh, and I do want to get something. I still need to pre-order it, but hopefully I will be able to pre-order at least the limited editions for Nexy's Japanese mini album that's coming out in July. So yes, lots of new releases coming in the upcoming month. And again, those big hauls from the various proxy services that I use. So with that, let me go ahead and wrap up. And of course, if you're interested in, you know, seeing me store these, and then of course doing all the unboxings of everything that I've mentioned, make sure you subscribe so that way you don't miss anything. And until next time, bye!
너는 뛰는 소리잖아. 좀 더 위로, 좀 더 위로, 좀 더 위로. 그래 그거야. 야, 아니 너 잠깐만 너 그러고 있어봐.